There we go with Eagles Web Boxing coming up. Y'all know what it is. You know already. You know. Oh yeah. Hey, what's going on? Seems like it wants to be a little bit low today. Let me see. I got it up though, right? It's all up. It's turned up as high as I can get it. So we're gonna go from here. Oh boy. So a nice short show today, about 30 minutes. See how that worked. Never does work, but we'll see. I'm never allowed. Never say never. Yeah, that's some silliness they say. Never say never. Hmm. There's a time to say never. Believe that. There's a time to say never. I'm not gonna be saying never say never. That's it. No, I never say never. That's why those little kids got that game. I never, ever, ever would I. Got my mullein today. Almost burned it up. I'm like, what the heck? It's like water is not like it used to be, man. Water evaporates in like less than an hour now on the stove, not even on high. It's funny. I remember boiling water for a long time before water actually disappeared out of the pot. That's right. I'm enjoying my tea while y'all messing around. I don't know what y'all doing. But I guess track and field came to an end, right? I think I didn't catch the men's 800. But I did catch quite a few though. So, what's the arguments today? Earl Spence Ugas. So BB is discussing that. I'm not gonna go in there and try to figure that one out. I ain't trying to figure that shit out. But it's like that they had a 50-50. We not. I think we already knew what the deal was on that. I don't think that was ever like a 50-50 deal. So I'm not even going to think about that. There's some other things I'm missing. I just don't. Uh, I'm trying to pull these things up and I can't. I can't pull them up. Well, sometimes they're on one page and other times they're not. That's crazy. They'll be on one page. Like you'll open up the same page on the browser, open it up twice, and you'll see one thing the first time you open them, then something else. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I guess maybe we're gonna get this fight, man. We're still looking for this fight, y'all. So maybe we're gonna get this fight, this Earl Spence, and because Earl Spence, you don't really want nobody else. But I don't know. He's showing he's showing like I'm carrying on with my life type of attitude. He's probably still training though. Earl, you got to watch Earl. Earl is kind of slick. He don't say nothing, but he's probably still training hard. But he's out there, he's not worried. He's probably training hard and just big and strong. He's not even worried about weight right now. So believe me, he's already trained up. He's probably already trained to where he needs to be already. And Crawford's still worried about money or whatever. I guess Earl really does want the belt, so we probably don't. I think that it'll start fading. It will start fading from his memory after a while. After a while, he'll be like, you know what, this just too long, waiting too long. And so we'll see. I don't know if I couldn't last that as long. Yeah. So I'm waiting for my family in blue to come in here so they can challenge me and fight with me again. Yeah. But we gonna see what it is. Yeah, we gonna see. Some of my stories are still popping up. Stories that I was looking that I talked to you guys about earlier. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. But what we'll do is we're going to see um, exactly what we got going. We got to see what's going on, brother. This one a little bit too sweet. I see you out there. Y'all, Sir Hussein's in here, man. Just in case everybody didn't know. I see you out there, brother. I'm looking for something to talk about. I always look around. Oh, shit. Of course, we always... yeah. So just look forward to if we get the fight. So if we get the Crawford fight, just look forward. I look forward to seeing people flip flopping. I'm not gonna flip flop, but look forward to seeing other people flip flop and start realizing that this is not what he really want. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all can get mad and call it hate if you want to, but just let me know. So just let me know. Let you know what? Let me know if you when you went to Tank's page. Let me know which comment it is and how much likes it's getting. So when you went to Tank Davis's page. We don't have plenty to talk about, man. Oh yeah, well we got more to talk about because Derek Bailey said Derek Bailey is bringing something else to the table today. Y'all, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Derek Bailey said he got something else for us, so I look forward to that. We're going to see what he got. Earl is not going to fight Keith, though. I know, we'll talk about that, but that was yesterday. Earl said he wasn't. Hold on a second. Earl said he's not going to fight him. I wouldn't. What belt is that again? Did you answer your own question? Damn y'all, sir. Brother. Y'all, sir. Come on, y'all, sir. You answered your own question, man. You answered your own question. As soon as you put up WBC, you already know. See, I hope PBC don't pull no BS and not even offer Bud to fight, assuming he wants too much. Nah, you have zero to do with that. Don't get yourself all worked up over this shit. That's what I told you guys. I told you before. You gotta listen when I talk to y'all. Y'all gotta listen, man. I told you stop getting all excited about these fights and all that. We don't have no control over these fights. Just say to yourself, it'd be nice if we can get this fight. Just say that. If you stick with that, then you're not gonna have a problem. But as soon as you start putting all your eggs in one basket and you thinking that this is really gonna happen, and you start going like this shit ain't gonna happen. I'm waiting for contracts to be signed. And if the fight don't happen, I'm blaming Bud 100%. You take what the hell you get. You've been how all these other fights you didn't have champions. Think about it. All the other fights has had since he's been WBO champion has been for how many belts? One belt, right? There you go, WBC. But all of his fights have been for one belt. He's not demanding. He's not talking about rematch clauses and all that stuff. We beat crooks. There you go, WBC. It's all about the money, man. People just don't see it, man. I guess you're seeing it now, but these belts, this is all money stuff. That has nothing to do with what we want to see and what we want to do. It has nothing to do with us. It's never had nothing to do with us, brother. Y'all know that. It never had anything to do with us. That's the whole thing is we be crooks, but it's never had anything to do with us at all. They give us to sit your ass down. That's what they give to us. Sit your ass down. That's what they give us, brothers. They get up to Eagle. They get up to shit. If Eagle get to sit your ass down, guess what y'all get? Y'all get the same thing I get. Y'all get to sit your ass down too. And the thing about it, if we getting to sit your ass down, and the sit your ass down that we getting is Derek Bailey. Salute to Derek Bailey. When we get that sit your ass down, guess what? All we can do is go sit our ass down. We can't even argue about it. That's bad. We like children out here, man. It's like, if you're a grown man, you can't have nobody say, no, man, you tell me to sit my ass down like that, man. That's too much disrespect. But shit, that's what WBC is saying, telling all us. They telling everybody to sit your ass on down. But salute to Derek up here, WB Kirks. And the new 140 junior welterweight champ, Adrian the Problem Broner. Salute to Eagles Wear Box. Yep. Hey, B, don't put that shit out there too heavy, Derek. Derek, don't put that shit out there too heavy. You know somebody, you're going to get clowned all the way, brother. Hold on a second. No, never mind. Got to warm my stuff up, but yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that too. What do you guys think? Charlo talking about fighting Andrade, right? Talking about that's what he want next. So I don't know. I don't think one thing I'm not gonna do right now is I'm not gonna be going against Mel Charlo right now, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead and convince y'all sir that shit. He said y'all sir. He said our boy on his comeback tour. Yeah. Yeah. Is he speaking it into existence? Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll go with that. If that's what y'all want, I don't think that's what you want, but we'll go ahead. We're gonna go with y'all's scenario. Boy, let me say this though. Rolly want all the smoke. Y'all hold on a second, man. Let that sink into your heads right now. Raleigh want all the smoke. All right, so I'm still trying to get my. I still gotta get my tea, man. I need that. Clear my chest up, man. And make sure you guys get some mullein too, because they got all this bullshit coming out, all this respiratory type of stuff. So y'all make sure that you get. Yeah, that's not scientific, but respiratory type of stuff is just the way I want to say it. So get yourself some mullein. Clean yourself out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Already, I can't. As soon as I leave for a second, I wasn't even gone, but 1 minute I come back and here comes already. Yasser Hussein already starting some shit. Yeah, that's right. Derek Bay said I saw that. He said, but Bud and Spencer's fighting too, right? I don't know what Bud. I don't even know. Earl wants to fight. I don't know what Bud doing. I don't know. He's trying to make himself more than what he is, man. If it don't make money, Derek, it don't make sense. As simple as that. If it don't make enough money, it don't make enough sense either. So we can say it too. We can say it multiple different ways. If it don't make enough money, it don't make sense. And if it don't make money, it damn sure don't make sense. Okay, Derek say Pena and Nunez fighting this weekend. Yeah. Y'all sir say Eagle, you hating on our boy hard. Your name is on our list. They ain't allowed in the club. I'm not in y'all's club, man. Plus y'all try to the other day, man, I remember what y'all said I had to do like 8 different y'all said I had to do 8 different things in order to get in the club. F that. I'm not doing 8. I think it was at least 8 things y'all had me to do, man. I'm not doing 8 things to get in that club, man. What you better hope is I don't have to put AB's picture up. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. You guys already know what it is. Y'all already know. You're like, oh shit, Eagle gonna put the picture up. Not the picture. Not the picture. Now y'all got me looking for. I'm not even gonna read nothing else, man. Leave me alone right now. Leave Eagle alone right now. Until I can find. Let me concentrate, man. I'm not gonna be distracted. Oh, here we go. I know it's over here somewhere. Is that it? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Yeah. There you go. That's what y'all wanted. That's what this ain't what you want, but that's what y'all wanted, right? So hey, we'll take that right there. There we go, right there. Yep. Yeah, he fighting Benavidez yet. Yeah, Garcia fighting, yeah. Oh, Danny Boy, yeah, we got Danny Boy coming up. Yeah, we got Danny Boy coming up. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. Y'all's club is too hard to get into. That's right. Yeah, let y'all go ahead and get your talking off. Okay, y'all talking to. I'm not sure. Danny been off 2 years. Okay, he moving up in weight. At least Jose been kind of active. But Danny said he got more power, though. I got more power. Okay, y'all go ahead and hold your conversation. I'm not reading nothing, man. Y'all too mad at Eagle right now. I won't say nothing to me. Good point. That's what I was looking for, Derek. Good that Derek brings that up. But that's a lot. We could talk about that for hours. But we probably won't, because I'm going to get out of here in a couple of minutes. No. No, but Derek Brady said Floyd said he had 157.9 million for Canada. Yep. There's a lot to be read into that, brother. We can read a whole lot into that. As you know what, I noticed that Floyd is always worried about his legacy is over with. He's always worried about padding his money. Shit, he got his own promotion. He can offer the tank. If you think about this like this, man, you know how happy and how hard Tank would fight if Mayweather just put up money? It's not like Mayweather ain't gonna get the money, even if he broke even. You know what I mean? Because he's been gifted so many hundreds of millions for fighting bums. Are you kidding me? Even after taxes, you got 50. And then now that some of that same money, see Mayweather, you're not. I don't know. Maybe I've never had $100 million like that. I've had money, but I've never had like 100 million, 200, 300, 400 million like that. But think about it like this: isn't that a write off? If you the more you pay Tank, don't you get to write some of that shit off? Huh? Think about it. So out even when you shit, that's your fighters are your write off, man. Shit, as soon as you made 100, you should have been spending. You should have been writing some of that up, as a write off right away, for your fighters. So writing that shit up. Oh shit, let me put this up on here, and then you would have kept the same amount of money. I probably kept more instead of losing half. I'm just saying. Advertisement. I don't know. Maybe you are doing that. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Where was that? But that's a good point, though. We'll talk about that. Let's cook on that a little bit too, though. So, what do you guys think about that? Tank should never be starved for no money. Oh, okay. You said that was Derek being nice to me. I said you ain't allowed full stop. Okay, so yeah, so basically, Derek Bay said 400-page application and eight. Oh yeah, 8 interviews. I know it's 8 interviews. See, that's what Derek said. 400-page application and 8 interviews for the Eagle. Y'all wrong, man. Damn. At least Derek give me something. At least I got a weigh in. Derek says, isn't Yosemite on fire? Yeah, but it's so far away, I'm not even, it has to go through a whole couple of hills to get to me. Yeah, I ain't even, yeah. Everything on fire. Europe's on fire. Everything on fire, man. I don't know how it got on fire. It's just stupid ass campers out there. Because you got certain people that live here that be, that's careless and be having fires. We don't have fires like that. We know how to make a fire break. We can we can have fires burning in dry grass because we know how to make a fire break first. Dum-dums don't know how to do that. The dum-dum new campers, they don't know how to make a fire break. They don't know what they're doing. Oops. Was that enough lighter fluid? I think we might have started a forest fire. They's dumb, man. Some people are just stupid like that. Oh, wow. Derek said, he said I'm wrong for, he said Eagle wrong for that. He said, how did I know Eagle was going to pull this one up? I told you, man. Y'all started saying, hey, that's the only way I get to defend myself, brother. That's the only way I get to defend myself, man. Y'all talking reckless to me. Y'all saying what you want to and shit. Of course. You know that's my go-to. You already knew that, brother. You knew that was coming up. That's my go-to right there. He looked like a incarcerated, he looked like a booked, not an incarcerated yet, but he looked like a booked wet chicken right there, don't he? He looked like a wet chicken that's booked. Y'all said that 100% he knows he's wrong for that. Yeah. Derek Brady again. We expect high clientele in our group, Eagle. All right, well, y'all go get your, stop crying first. Y'all go get your high clientele. Can't let either one get through. We might end up getting bitches like King of Kings in there. Oh, wow. Derek said exactly. Why can't he do that for Tank? But not just Tank. Hey, I haven't seen Tank in that position. You better tell him Sir Flame. Sir Flame is going to be on my side more than y'all. Salute to Sir Flame. Hell no. I put his ass up there. Hey, they trying to exclude me from the Broner Club. I don't necessarily want to be in the Broner Club no more, but they want to exclude me. I got to take I got to fill out a 400-page application, and I got to go through a process of 8 interviews. Man, F that, man. That's why I put him up there, man. Y'all keep praising him. That's y'all's little brother looking like a booked wet chicken. He looked like a wet chicken that just got booked. Look at him, man. He's getting booked to. He also, bro. In that photo, Brunner's about to be on suicide watch right there. Derek, Derek said he still ain't pay up. And y'all saw Hussein, yeah. Derek again, he said exactly. He said rich people claim broke and file bankruptcy to protect their money. Yeah. Sir Flame said salute to Eagles Web. He said salute to the chat. And as always, he said jab that luck button or y'all neck. He said don't get naked. Eagles Web boxing. He got the fire up good with that 100. And of course, he got that glove up good. And of course, those things like we always talk about them things, baby. Yep. Appreciate to the brother coming in. Salute at Derek Beatty from the Sir Flame. Sir Flame also at Y'all Sir Hussein with the salute. Y'all Sir Hussein and salute at Sir Flame and Derek Beatty. Of course, none of Floyd's fighters should be worried about money. You got that right. They shouldn't. None of them be worried about it. He talking about what was it there? 157.9 million that is getting offered to Conor McGregor because he want to beat up on Conor McGregor again. He wants to knock him out impressively so we can all see. Yeah, see, I could have knocked him out the first time. Yeah, we already know. Why are you paying him? I can't talk about that on this forum right here. I can't talk about because I would get real. It would get real special up in here if I say the things that I want to, sir, about Floyd feeding a certain person from another country. It would get really serious up in here. But I can't go there on here, so that's almost a guaranteed way of losing this stream right here. It was hate speech. Derek Bay says opposite day for real. Derek Bay said they don't know how to make a fire. Yeah, they don't know how to make no damn fire, man. Make a fire break. Yeah, Sir Flame cried. He said I can make a fire. He said AB Club. Yeah, the AB Club. They still on AB Protection Agency. Both of them. Y'all sir in Derek. Didn't Floyd say he come back for one more real fight? I don't know who he's gonna fight. Dana White said no. Conor got to fulfill his UFC obligations. Yep, that might be why he did it, because Conor versus Floyd is a pay-per-view. Conor pulls in 1 million pay-per-view buys on his own regularly, and his fanboys will buy the fight again. Yeah, because they're gonna say, oh yeah, Conor could have stopped him. Yeah, Derek Bay said right. Shut it down, that Sir Flame. Yep. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you though, a lot of this shit is really suspect when we start talking about stuff on the outside. Like we talk about the fires and stuff like that. Some of these fires aren't what you think they are. Like I said, it's just it. A lot of them are idiots, but it's not that many just idiots because they realize we got to go through this every year. So all of them can't be idiots, but some of them are. They just idiots. Oh, it's not. They're saying to themselves, "Oh, it's not. That's not that much dry grass on the side." Yes, it is, because embers. It depends on what you're burning. Embers can float quite a ways, and you always have to be looking. Because when we have a fire going, we're always looking around. Ain't nothing else burning, is it? We got to make sure, man. Ain't nothing else burning. Always make sure. Take a cup of water over there with you and throw it on that little ember or whatever. You got to make sure that stuff, if you can, you water down everything around the fire before you go. If nobody has to be standing like right in the fire, then you just wet stuff down. Don't be stupid. Wet, if you got a little bit of water, you got enough water. Bring yourself some water, a little water jug, and spray everything down on the outside with water. Don't waste all your fire repellent. Not that type of water. Don't your extinguishing water. Don't waste all that. But other water, just pour that around the outside. Make sure everybody just dumb. Just more stuff to pollute the air and more stuff to It might be a good thing too, though. Some of these fires. Maybe it'll stop some of those chemical trails that they put up in the sky, hitting us with. My understanding is that some of that shit that they getting on it, that aluminum and all that, and the what is it? Tetraalazine or something. No. It can't be that. It's something. It has to be tetratanium or whatever it is. But it's anything that's the real dangerous stuff. The end of it, there's always at the end. That means that shit that's that radiation type of shit. Like radium. So all of them have the like because they're cousins to uranium. So they always got that at the end. That's that real poisonous shit. Yeah. But you're right though. But he may come back though. But Dana White said no, and then because Conor versus Floyd, yeah, it's big money, of course. Derek Beatty said right. Dana shut it down, and then Sir Flame said, when it comes to, Sir Flame said, y'all Sir said it, Sir Flame, when it comes to, money, changes his mind when it comes to Dana White. Yeah, hell yeah, he'll change. If Floyd offer a little bit of money, he'll change his mind, because he's not going to pay Conor as much as Floyd is. Shit, and he told me he got a contract going there. Probably he don't have as much money in his contract. And plus by then, Conor might be brain dead before he gets back to Floyd. Might as well get the fight out the way, because he already got screws loosened up already. He'd been put out a couple of times now. Floyd more or less shook him up, put him out, and then who's that? Khabib more or less knocked the sense out of him. They still believe Conor can win. Conor can't win, especially if you haven't been training for boxing. You've been training for MMA. You got to go through that whole transitional phase again. Y'all sir who was saying said no, they know it's a cash grab right now, but his fanboys still they still buy his shit. I know that's what you mean. You said but he still buy his shit all the time. He said man done over 1 million pay-per-views for Cowboys. Like who the F give a duck about the fight? I understand. Nobody. I think Jamal realized Selecki wasn't the fight people want to see. Oh, Jamal's fighting too? Oh, you talking about Jamel? Cause Maul. Oh yeah, Maul fighting, yeah. And who's fighting Mel? Yeah. So Maul's fighting Andrade, I suppose, and I don't know who Mel fighting. But they need to stay away from Mel. I think what happened with Mel is I think his confidence is way up. It's like now he's like fighting you like he's gonna fight different. He's gonna fight you different now. He's gonna still fight you with the same ferocity, but he's gonna fight you even harder now because you ain't taking 4 straps from him. It's not gonna be easy to just take 4 straps from him. Yeah. Yeah. But Derek basically right at, yeah, sir. Yeah. But they don't want that money. He might be acting like he don't want it right now. He said that, Derek said then Khabib's cousin gave Conor a couple after the fight it was over. I'm surprised. Khabib was still kind of fired up. I'm surprised he didn't go get some more, put some more hands out there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he wants now. Jamal won Andrade. Yep. Yep. He said that's the next fight. That's what you need to get. Yep. And then Floyd ended Conor's career like he said, but with money. Yeah. Derek Bailey said, remember when Conor was, on the cage getting pieced up. Yep. Oh yeah. Cause Conor be talking too much, and some people don't play that, man. All countries, people from different countries, they don't play the same games that we do. They don't do the same shit we do. We say that you don't do that, like don't let your mouth get your ass in trouble, stuff like that. But a lot of other countries mean that, like don't let your ass get, don't let your mouth get your ass in trouble, and that's what it ends up happening. Hold on, y'all go ahead. Oh. He said Connors. He had Connors' corner of pussies from the looks. I don't know. Will they get him trained up good enough to beat? He could beat some people. Some people he can't. But yeah, I seen a interview. I don't even know when the press conference or whatever's honest. Adesanya was talking shit about John Jones, or he was just saying he calling him a bitch or something. Telling me he can't rock the nails he had. He had on these long nails or whatever. I don't know what he had on. Like he had on some funny looking shit for a guy. Regardless of how tough you are, and come on, you still present yourself a certain way. All that wearing makeup. So wearing makeup. If you're a dude wearing makeup, if you're looking like a girl, then you shouldn't be wearing makeup. You know what I mean? If guys wore makeup, that'd be different. If that's what guys did, and then girls didn't wear makeup, it'd be different. But as long as the looks change, if a girl has a certain look, you can't have that look. Same vice versa. If a guy have a certain look, girls shouldn't have that. But they got all these studs and stuff out here that be cracking me up, man. I'm like, dang, this little stud. These studs be acting like they hard too. And then we'll look at your girl. I don't know if y'all sir got that problem over there where he's at. But yeah, they got studs over here where the girls are basically like a fake guy. They don't have your tools, but they got the mouthpiece and the attitude, and they want women just like you want. Yeah. 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 But they do. Maybe that's what it is. But Derek said he sees that now. At y'all sir. Y'all sir said I'm still pissed about that situation. Well, hey, ain't nothing you can do. Sir Flame said Charlo need Benavidez and Andrade. Well, let him fight one first. So if he gonna fight Andrade, let's get that done first, and then because people are already talking about what is that? The Tank. They talking about the like, Ryan Garcia versus Tank or whatever. And that's not gonna happen. Yeah, everybody looks past fights all the time. Oh, and I guess yesterday or maybe before. So Keith, yeah, I know Keith wants Earl fight. Earl don't want to fight Keith. He said, nah. Keith don't want to fight Keith. Keith, you don't want Earl. You're gonna get beat up pretty bad. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at you getting your ass whooped. Because Earl's the wrong style for you. Because he's not gonna stop going to your body. You don't like to get hit in the body, but Earl's that's so. Somebody who don't like to get hit in the body and you're going to fight somebody who's going to hit you in the body, that's not a good matchup. Because Earl is going to hit you in the body. Yeah. Surflake said he need to see him. I need to see these fights. Let's see it. Let's right. Let's go. That's a saying in Eagles Web. Y'all already know. Let's see it. They overlooked my boy Tony, the #1 contender, who the fight got canceled with 5 times before the mostly became Khabib for that counter fight. Okay, y'all still talking about MMA. Yasser Hussein, that's there. Okay, then here we go, right back. Well, one thing I can say is Derek Bay said the best fights happening now is Triple G versus Canelo. People. He puts up the 100. Man, put your 100 down. We don't even put. Hey, if y'all think that's the best fight, y'all put up a 1 for Derek Bailey. If not, you can give him any number you want, or thumbs down, or middle finger. Derek Bailey coming here with that shit. Come on, Derek. Stop it. Stop playing with us. That's why your boy Broner's on the screen right now. Y'all didn't want Eagle in the club? Y'all didn't want Eagle in the club? I don't need to be in y'all's Broner club. But I'll just put his ass up. Looking like a wet rag, a wet rag getting dragged down the hallway. Oh, hell to the no, I'm not ordering it. I got to get that from my cousin somehow. Yeah. Yeah, Jake Paul. And I hope Ramen actually knocks his ass. I hope he, hope he can, get it done. He talking like he got it, but we'll see. I'm going to Eagles house to watch it. And Derek say, "Stay off of Broder." Okay, he looked like a ghost, man. He looked like a wet ghost. Oh, wet ghost looking boy. Look at him. Oh wow. I got to pick my hairdress up, man. My hairdress failed, man, for that one, man. My hairdress thought that shit was funny, Derek. Oh shit. You get up there, don't be falling just because I talk about Broner. That shit was funny though. That's bad when your hairdress can't take it. My hairdress couldn't take it no more. Like, nah, stop, Eagle. And why my girl start calling me Eagle? So she said she liked it. Right, I forgot about that one. Yeah, Josh Hussein, yeah. Yeah, Jake Paul, yeah. Yeah, but my girl calling me Eagle now. I said, what you doing? She said, I like it. I said, you calling me Eagle now? She calling me Eagle. That's not for you. I said, that's not for me. That's not for you to be calling me Eagle. I'm looking at her all new. I'm looking at it like that's new. Like she new right now. She is new. Everybody new right now calling me. Yeah, that's because we don't go for that when you just come in here like that, all familiar and shit. That's the only thing. That's the only way to come in here and get your ass in trouble. Yeah. That's the only thing get you in trouble coming here talking about ego and stuff. And it's not even me because I ain't gonna really do nothing. But the guys don't, the brothers ain't gonna like y'all coming in that's off the street talking about ego. What you mean, huh? Or especially use my name, my first name. Especially you come in here like that, they gonna get your ass for that. Coming off the ego. Don't come off here talking about ego. Yeah. So where we at? So Andrade and Charlo. So who y'all got on that? If it happens, who y'all got? And I am taking numbers today, so you guys can't give me numbers. I don't like numbers, but I'll still take them. Okay. So I'll still take them. You guys can give me, 50-50 or some board. You know how you guys do. When people don't know um, who they want to pick, they come up with the 50-50. Oh, it's about 60-40, 50-50, 75-25. All right, then I got to hear that. Off top in the news, Derek, over there where you was at. Well, no, that's not your area. That's Gil Cole's area. Florida, man. A lady got charged with she murdered somebody in the back of an Uber. Really, that's what you choose to kill people in the back of an Uber? You catch an Uber and then kill somebody? This is getting wild. And then the lady that assaulted the guy, she chewed his stuff off, or tried to chew his whole stuff off. They trying to get her for the attempted murder. She tried to chew his whole stuff off. He was in the back room in the bathroom screaming. She had the phone. He didn't even have the phone or nothing. But he was screaming so loud that, the police had to come. They said the police came and got her. She had blood all over her mouth. Wow. Really? That sounds scary to me. I can't even really fathom a woman or a girl, trying to bite my stuff off. Yeah. But actually, yeah, they are actually talking about. I went back in here and I checking on Jamal Charlo wants to fight Andre next. That's New Media Boxing, New Media Today USA Boxing. So I don't even know who these people are. I don't care if y'all go and tune in, but I just want y'all to know where it was. So they got a free plug. So robbery. So United States is the same as it's been. Girls murdering guys in back of, or people in back of Ubers. Girls trying to bite a guy's junk completely off. Attempted murder. Um, Pastors getting robbed in church live on camera, because I know probably people got all kinds of videos of it. Us, we're supposed to honor people who haven't proved themselves yet, even in track and field. We had some world records and everything else in track and field. American records fail. We never really got to talk about that, but you guys can always look at the world's championships. Y'all can always go back. I'm happy that the United States swept the 100 and swept the 200. That was nice. They lost the 1x1 though, but I think they won the 4x4, or the 4x1 they lost, but the 4x4 they won. Also, I guess it was yesterday. Devin Haney is responding to Ryan Garcia. He says not wanting to become a champ, so I guess he's not now. And that's a question for y'all. Why would Ryan Garcia all of a sudden not? He don't care about championships now. So I don't get these guys, man. I don't understand what kind of legacy. We got so many topics, man, we could talk about. So what kind of legacy do these guys want now? At least one person, you guys might get mad at Earl Spence. At least he kept it consistent the whole time. He said exactly what he wanted to do. Okay. Okay, y'all sir said he got Andrade. Okay. Okay, let me see. I gotta read what I know y'all talking to yourself, but I still gotta get back in there. But Derek Brady said, right, I forgot about that one that y'all saw. Then he said he could forget the he could forget the fight of the decade at Derek Brady. Yeah, that's me. Derek Brady said, I thought Jake broke his back. And y'all sir saying, yeah. And y'all sir said, was it spinal? Hey, stop trying to cap on Mike. I know what you're saying. You didn't think I was gonna read y'all's response out, man. Don't pick on Mike, man. But y'all sir got Andre. Haven't heard about that one. And then y'all sir said, what the F? He's smiling. Why did she do that? Oh shit, I haven't. They have been. So they had. I guess they had smoked weed. They did like about 3 different things, I heard. They had like about 3 different drugs in their system, but I don't know how drugs make you all of a sudden turn into a cannibal. I don't understand that. Cause my boy's in the bathroom screaming. He was in the bathroom screaming like a little bitch, like real loud, I guess. In order for I would have been screaming my ass off too. Like this bitch done turned into an animal. So he screamed so loud that, like I said, the cops finally showed up, and I guess management let them in. And when they said they found her, so she didn't have no top on. So she did it. She was, I don't know what she's doing. Like she's trying to kill him and undressing herself too. I don't get it. So she tried to kill him with her mouth, and then she's undressing. So they say she didn't have no shirt on, and her whole face and chest, she's just covered in blood. I'm like, oh wow, God dang, woo. Damn, Derek said that's worse than old dude that had his shit. They had his shit cut off and thrown in the highway. Yeah, that's way worse, man. You talking about somebody trying to bite? And how much? You know how much poison and disease? I mean, a knife could be clean. It might not, but god dang, but you know how much nasty ass shit. I mean, she probably had in her mouth all the drugs and all that. And plus she probably is all salivating and all her nasty ass bacteria or whatever else that bitch might have had. Damn. Whew. That's just scary, brother. Got me like, ooh. She went all the way vampire. She went crazier than vampire mode on him. She went all the way Tasmanian devil on him. Had him screaming for the police, come get me up out of here. Yeah. We'll see though. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Sir Flame said the tank gonna hurt Garcia. Yep. Yeah, y'all. So she got her shit chopped off. Oh yeah, Noah Lyles. He got a he got a record there. McLaughlin got like 2 records in a row, and who else got record? And then the biggest record for me is the guy we haven't had this in a while was the pole vault record. That was pretty big because pole vault stood for a long time. This guy got a pole vault record. That was cool. McLaughlin, she gonna break all kinds of records though. She's just that one. I am the one, the one. Yeah, she's just that one. She's gonna be breaking some records. So they just gotta look forward to that. Derek Bay said, "Damn, I didn't know it." Yasser Hussein, shit, man, that shit's crazy. Derek Bay said Ryan just wanted to be famous and biggest Instagram star in the world. Yeah, I can see that too. Okay, we have been talking about that too. Said Andre fighting this weekend. I didn't see it because I use Box Live. I didn't see it. I'll have to search and check it out. Or against Jamal. Oh no, against Jamal. We talking about against Jamal. Yeah, y'all so sense that ego ain't no weed on the earth making you a cannibal. I said that they had more. They had more than weed, brother. I don't know what all they had. Whatever that combination is, I wouldn't tell nobody about that shit. They need to keep that shit a secret. Don't be telling nobody because somebody, yeah, I wonder if I can turn into a car. I wonder if I turn into a cannibal if I smoke this weed and take these take this whatever it is, speed, and mushrooms. If I'm gonna turn into a cannibal, man, shit. If somebody was around me said I had this, well, I did the speed, weed, and mushroom. Not a guy because we gonna just be, he's taking a weapon to the head. But a girl, I'm just throwing her ass out right there before she can show symptoms. I'm like, you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't stay here on that combination. You ain't about to maul me. And see, when people go wild, man, there ain't no way you can't stop. When a person go wild, people think you can stop a wild person. You can't stop a wild person like that. You can't stop a wild person without, like, your hands ain't gonna stop them, believe me. You gonna need some shit that do some, I mean, I'm telling you, you might have to kill them. You gonna have to do some shit with some real, you gonna have to do some real damage. Derek said, yeah, I don't know what kind of weed they had. Oh no, that mixture must be talking about PCP or bath salts. Nah, that's the bath salts is what. And they got that shit. They had that shit in New York. This shit called fog. Did any of you guys take the monkeypox? I guess they got a monkeypox vaccine that they want everybody to take. New Yorkers are supposed to be so tough, man, but they the only one. They line up for everything. I ain't never knew New York to be so soft, man. It must be. You take that's a big ass city. That's a big city to became soft as it is. Got all the citizens that live there lining up to take shots and shit. Now, look, you get my shot. Oh, why? That don't even sound like New York. New Yorkers used to be on that, yo, son, I'm Brooklyn. They used to be on that now, son, Brooklyn shit, man. I'm Bronx, boy. They used to be on that long, crooked letter I and shit like that. You know what I mean? They used to be on that shit heavy. They took Harlem away and all that, but yeah, I'm a Harlem boy. Queens, no matter what you talked about, Queens, they was on that, especially Crooklyn. Brooklyn was always on that hard shit. Now all of a sudden, what? Y'all used to be the hardest. Y'all thought y'all was the hardest city in the whole United States. Y'all's whole city. Y'all, yeah, ain't nothing like New York. Dirty ass city, man. I'll talk about your filthy ass, man. Your city's filth. Your city is garbage. Your city is just a big garbage dump with rats the size of camels up in it. But get out of here, man. Y'all supposed to be so hard now. Y'all all of a sudden now y'all getting injected. Give me a shot. Come on, man. Y'all don't sound like New York to me. Right? No one is killing anyone or running around, buck naked. That's true though. Yep. Yeah. I see y'all, sir. Y'all says that he done smoked the best from all over the world. Ain't no weed doing that. Yeah. If weed ever do that to you, if weed ever have you turning into a cannibal, that's the time where, and if you make it out of that episode to where you alive and you didn't kill nobody, there's no more weed. There ain't no more weed smoking for me. If I was a weed smoker, that shit happened to me. Yeah. I would favorite Andre. I'm just not going against my boys. I'm not going against my Texas boys. I'm going to stick with them. Y'all sir said weed's good enough. How high people got to get? Damn, if you got three different drugs in you, man, damn, you can stop them with a gun, Eagle. That's what I said. I said you can't stop them with no fist. Because they get oblivious to that shit. They don't even feel that. You throwing knockout punches and their brain ain't even registering that shit. You like, damn, I know that should have been a sleeping pill right there. Especially you get a good, nice turnover on there. It's like, ugh. And they still coming. I'm like, oh shit, where's my, I got my boy right back here though. So I'm like, and you know, he got marks on him already. So I would never want to use that, man. I'd be scared. Man, I'd be pacing, brother. Even if I had to take somebody out like that, I'd be pacing the house. I'd be pacing back and forth, waiting for the police. Like, oh shit, I know I'm going to jail. I'd be trying to get all my shit together. You know what I mean? I'd be calling everybody up. Yeah, I just had to do this. I'd be like walking back and forth, like, oh shit. I'd be asking for supporters. Somebody come by and support me, cause I know that I'm about to go down. They about to lock my shit up until they can figure it out. Cause they always got to figure shit out. They can't listen to your story. I said, this is what happened. I said, Mom, we went crazy. Had 3 or 4 different drugs in them. Trying to maul me, trying to bite my legs off. I had to do what I had to do. I said best outcome of that is getting taken to the hospital first, without guards, and pretending like you can't walk, and then make a break. Make a break. Get the hell out of there, man. Yeah. Oh they was pulling people's faces off. Derek said, remember when people was eating people's, uh, eating people. They was eating people's face off that bath salt. Yeah, they face was falling off too. Bath salts. Are you kidding me? Derek said, man, they're getting a soft period in America. Eagle. Yeah, you right. No, but I'm surprised New York though that they're all lining up to bending over for the shots. All these different shots they coming up with. I'm just disappointed in New York for that. I'm just disappointed in them, man, because they was the standard of like hardcore, like yeah, this is how we are, even though they never really were. It's only the only reason that New York was like that is because per capita they're just big, but per capita they never been like on top of all the violence. They never been on top. They're only on top in numbers, but people got to understand if you in a small community where you got nothing but killers, you might have 5,000 people. But then the death toll is 50 a year. That's high as hell. You know what I mean? That's high. That's like, shit, you got a great chance of getting your ass murked. But if you got 10 million people and there's only 5, and there's like, you losing 5,000 a year, that's low compared to, not that I'm condoning any kind of violence anywhere. I would hope that everybody softens up and just stop killing people. Ain't nobody really worth killing. I mean, when I say anybody, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's some people that you can't help but kill because they done some shit to a child or something like that, but that's a lot different. Yeah? But Sir Flame, Sir Flame said, all I do is weed. He said, I'll drink every now and then, but I'm a weed man. He said, I'm puffing right now. Yeah, Sir Flame said, puffing right now. But Sir Flame, just don't mix your shit up, man. Don't get on that bath salt. What I say? Mushroom speed, bath salts, and weed is a deadly combination, brother. Yeah, y'all sir said New York full of rats, whether it's animal or human. Oh, wow. From what I heard. Dang. You right. There's a lot of rats there. Opportunistic. Because you got to even walk down the block a certain way. But I'm telling you how, if you walk in New York, I tell you how you walk around New York. If you go visit y'all, sir, just wear your baseball cap down low over your eyes and shit. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Tell them, Derek. If you wear your baseball cap down here, ain't nobody messing with you. Shit, but leave him alone. They gonna leave you alone because they gonna be like, oh, he's strapped up. They gonna know that you strapped with your head, like not your head down, but your band right there. You don't look all the way down at the ground, but just look down like a little bit. Once you got that suspicious look, but then again, no matter what city you in, when you got a suspicious look, don't nobody mess with you. When you look suspicious, like, oh, this motherfucker's suspicious. I might get my cap peeled. See, people be Oh shit. Oh man, how we get on that topic? Yeah, because that lady mauled the guy. God dang, man, she, they getting her for attempted murder. Damn, she's trying to murder. This is the craziest shit though, because I kind of skimmed over it, but think about how crazy that shit is, Derek. When somebody trying to kill you with their mouth, and how is it capable? How is somebody capable of killing you with their mouth? How do you get your mouth to fire that quick like an animal anyway? Because usually when you bite, you take one bite on somebody like, but she was just like gnawing, ripping and gnawing. Your teeth ain't even made for that, man. That shit, he gonna need therapy on that shit. That dude gonna need therapy for the rest of his life on that. He gonna wake up having nightmares on that shit. Yeah. Look at y'all, sir. Y'all, sir said, Sir Flay Saber here. He said, token on some runs right now. Yeah. There, everybody said, nice, said Sir Flame. Sir Flame said, nice. He said, I'm blowing cookies now. Y'all, sir said, yo. Y'all, sir said, Sir Flame. See, I like me some. Oh, Girl Scout cookies. Derek Beatty back. He said, have y'all tried diamond dust? God dang. Look at y'all, man. This ain't that kind of chat, y'all. But y'all sir said, no, like Derek Beatty. He said, what's that like? He said, pure crystals or something. He said, I seen some crazy shit like that though. I'm out here with all the shit though. Believe me, y'all. Hey, but y'all be careful. Make sure you get your stuff. Make sure the person that's giving you your shit is getting the shit from the same place, a trusted place that they always get it from. And yes, you got your own way of getting it where you can inspect it and look at it, because they are putting that poison in there. They putting that fentanyl in the weed now, and that shit can either get you extra high, too high, to where you can't move, or that shit can kill you. But Sir Flame says, no, I haven't heard of that at Derek Beatty. Derek Beatty is supposed to be a new sativa strain. He said, my man was telling me about it. He got it from a weed shop. Yeah, so you're not the weed shop. And all that weed shop weed, you guys got to understand, is that shit is GMO shit. That shit is hybrid. That shit is, they are messing with it to make it do more than it's supposed to. Sativa at daytime. That sounds like stevia. Derek Beatty said that. That's a super high when you taking everything, like y'all sir said. How high do you have to be? Yeah, that's way too damn high, man. Derek Beatty said, I haven't had it yet either, y'all sir. And Derek Beatty again. She was high. Yeah, for real. She was extra high. Zombie mode. That's what they should have called that combination. Whatever she took, they should have called. No, they're not zombies. Zombies, because they don't. Yeah, the zombies do bite you like that, but they not. They don't talk to you before they start. I don't know what you call that shit. Call that shit. That bitch, the combination of shit that she had was Monster Mall. You know, she was on that Monster Mall level. Yeah, but she was high. Actually, she damn sure was high. Derek Bay said, he may leave women alone now. Yeah, that shit. Would you? That shit's traumatizing, man. Please, Derek Bay, you're in full legal state. Not in Southface, but I found a shop that delivers. Okay, there you go. Yep. Sir Flame said, I've been getting my shit straight from the dispensary. Okay, there you go. Yeah. But even their shit is just like I said, it may not be the poison that, like there's other shit, but you still got to be careful with the shit that they experiment with. You got to realize this shit, man, that these people have been experimenting and messing with us for like ever, man. So anything you take in, it don't matter. Even the food that you take in, they've been experimenting with shit. I think that way sometimes. I'll be like, I look at my vegetables and my food. I'm like, I wonder how much poison is in this shit. I do. I'll be like, damn, these motherfuckers. I get mad when I'm washing vegetables off. I'm like, how much poison they put on the outside of this shit. I first noticed that shit when I was a kid though, because they've been poisoning us forever. Anybody that was born in the 80s or before, I heard that there was a thing going. There was a guy was talking about. He said, yeah, he said he said if you was born in the 80s or before, you shouldn't even be alive right now. That's just how resilient we are, and I'm quite sure that a lot of you guys was born at least in the 80s and 90s. So it's like, the guy was saying, he said that they was trying to take us out. Because I was a kid in the, I was a kid before that, but I remember because what happened is they used to, when they was putting the fluoride or fluoride in the water and shit, they said that shit was supposed to take us out. The toothpaste they gave us should have took us out. For a cup, like a 2-ounce cup of water or 3-ounce cup of water, fluorinated water, the equivalent to the amount of fluoride that's in there is in a pea-sized shape of toothpaste that you put on a toothbrush, because that's all the toothpaste you're supposed to use. So they was already tricking us. So the amount of toothpaste you were supposed to use was the size of a pea, but the actual amount that they showed you on the tube was like a whole glob, like not a dollop, but a whole freaking S-shaped glob on top of the brushing part of the toothbrush. On the brush, that's what they showed you. But you were only supposed to have a pea size. So they was already getting us. Look, so this is like a pea size right here. I'll show you. So that's a pea size right there. Fits on top of my fingers right there. That's a pea size. That's all the toothpaste you're supposed to use. But the amount that they were showing us, if y'all wonder what that was, that's just a tack. But the amount that they were showing us was like, shit, a half an ounce of freaking toothpaste. And if you swallow that shit, it even tells you it was poison. And you ever notice, I got to tell on them a little bit. If you guys notice that a lot of stuff that you take, it will have a label on there that says drug indications. Why is it saying it's a drug? Toothpaste is a freaking drug. Okay, but let's keep going. Look at y'all, sir. Y'all, sir, salivating right now. You got him salivating, Sir Flame. Y'all, sir, said, I wish I could go to a shop like that at Sir Flame. Derek Ray said, right. Y'all, sir, again, he said they have good QC in them shops in America and Amsterdam. Yeah. Like I told you, I live in the Mecca, man. I live at the Mecca. I live over here where they make all that shit. Well, since I was born in 2000, Eagle, I think that I'm safe. No, you can listen to what I said, brother. I said that the ones that was born from 80 on up shouldn't be here. I didn't even mention the ones from 90s, 2000 on up. That's even worse for them. But I'm saying you shouldn't even be here from back then. You should still be here if you was born in 2000, maybe for a little while. And hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully that just don't change for us, man, because this is going to be sad. Once all this shit starts to activate within your body, all that shit they put in there. And think about this, is they've been putting shit in us ever since we was little. They've been putting, like, I remember getting shots, man. I used to be crying and mad, like, you just shot. Looking at the nurse like, hit this, you want to punch the nurse like this bitch here. This bitch, I'm mad as hell. I used to just take mine like a man, even though I was a boy, but I wanted to crack. I still want to go back. I don't even know if they're around no more. I still want to go hit whoever gave me a shot. I still want to go hit him in the mouth at least once. Like, bitch, you know you was poisoning me. I still want to give him this one, Derek. I still want to give him the Foreman, the George Foreman. I don't even want to give him a snap. I want to give him the George Foreman. You know, George, sometimes George throw that real hard one. It don't even snap. It just go through your whole body like, oh. I want to hit him with the George. Right? I got to get a front center shot. But you see. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. You laugh at his ass, y'all, sir. Hey, did you go check out that lake I told you about, Derek? Derek's still bullshitting. Derek said just expensive at y'all, sir, saying make you not want to share. Yep. Oh, it's Derek on that mode. Derek on that, like, man, I done spent too much money on this, man. Y'all ain't coming over smoking up my weed like that. I respect the man that stands on his statement. But damn it, Derek, baby. That's all I use is a pea size of toothpaste. Yeah, I don't, but I use a pea size. I use more. I find a whole lot of natural stuff made out of like berries and all that. But that shit expensive, man. Is it just me or toothpaste is ridiculous as hell? As far as the price of toothpaste, all the toothpaste I use is over $5 a tube, a little small tube. All of them. Some of them close to $10, man, for a tube of toothpaste. But I try to stay safe. I'm like, damn, this shit is some expensive ass toothpaste. Toothpaste is expensive, man. People talk about food and everything else, but something to brush your teeth with? Because I don't know how y'all get a toothpaste over there, y'all, but we get like these little things, they call them a tube, like a tube of toothpaste. Because I know overseas, I know some places they got things like this. They got like the tooth powder and all that. We don't, most places don't have that. Like, this is bioplasma. These are the minerals and stuff, like. Yeah, but that shit's crazy. I mean that. When I say that shit's crazy, that shit is crazy, crazy. Damn. My average toothpaste like over $6 for some toothpaste. It's too much. Yeah. Yeah, so I said that's all I use as well. Just a small amount. That's all you're supposed to. Derek say I don't like lying. Yeah, but don't listen to Derek. Half his shit is lies right now. He said pricey as F. Like that American stuff this way at Derek Bay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money for some toothpaste though. Damn, toothpaste. Okay, y'all sir say I was born in '85. He crying. Derek said, yeah, I checked it out. Everything is expensive as hell. I'm going back to baking soda. They said I'm going back to baking soda. It's the same here, tubes. Oh, okay, tubes. Yeah, y'all got the tubes. Yeah, that shit's crazy though, man. Toothpaste. Man, I never imagined in my mind that toothpaste would be damn near $10 though. Come on, toothpaste. The shit's like this. The tube is like 5 inches or something like that. A little 4-inch tube. It's not that much. It's only like about 4 inches. 4 or 5 inches. When I grew up, when they first was trying to kill you, they used to sell them tubes like that. They used to sell you that 1.5 foot long tube of toothpaste and shit. Or maybe I was just little, but it looked like it's that big, wouldn't fit in your hand. When you little, big ass tube. Now they selling you these little. It's like, really? That's it? $10? That's $10. 2 items. You got a head of lettuce and a tube of toothpaste for $20 or 15. I'll make it sound a little bit better. 15. That's your groceries for the day. That's all you needed. Yeah, sir said the one I use is called Sensodyne. I don't know if you get it your way. Yeah, we get Sensodyne. That's for people with sensitive teeth. Stop biting on rocks and shit all day. You won't have to use it. You can use regular toothpaste. Derek said it don't last as long either. You got to buy more. Yeah, correct on that. AB, yo. We got AB. Derek said no, they was way. He said they was bigger back in the day. He said so I've heard. Yeah, okay. Okay, how old is? Okay, 22-year-old. We got a 22-year-old Derek in here, but he's been in the military too. They must have got his ass up out of there quick. He must have went in. He must have lied about his age. Went in when he was 15. Because I've been knowing his ass for a while now. And if he was 17 when I met him, yeah, they must have threw his ass out. I'm just saying. Yeah, but hopefully we get the Spence fight. I'm going to stick with Spence. And I'm going to go with Tank. Whatever Tank bets on, that's what I'm betting. Because Tank sees something. I don't know. I trust Tank more than I trust a lot of fighters. He's getting really smart. Getting very intelligent in there. Yeah. But if Charlo fight Andrade, you guys got Andrade. I'm like I said, I'm going to stick with Charlo, so we'll see. That would definitely be a crow day on that day. That would definitely be one of our crow days. Let me just check and see what we got anyway for this. Let me see if I can got this coming up. Broner, come out to play. Okay, we got Garcia versus Benavidez coming up, and Kalnacki we got coming up. Is that the same time? Yep. Looks like it might be the same day. Yep. Kalnacki. I'm gonna go with Kaneki. I'm gonna go with Russell, and I'm gonna go with Garcia. But I don't know. We never know. We got Flores and Moncada tomorrow, along with Gonzalez and Angulo. So I don't know who you guys got. I don't know if you guys got Angulo or if you guys got Gonzalez, but we'll see how that's gonna work out. Let me see who else we got. Oh, Bellum Smith and Chamberlain. Okay. You already know what I'm going with. Kelly, Bastida, Eubank, and Chavez. No, not big Eubank, little Eubank and Chavez Jr. And then we got Ortiz Jr. coming up the weekend next. So we got to go with him. And that's the same week. We got Rahman Jr. and Paul. I just need somebody to just do me a favor, man. I don't know what you fighters got to do. I need one of you fighters, if you're going to be fighting them Pauls, I need one of y'all to just like put them like completely comatose out. And I don't usually talk about that. But I am going to talk about y'all's little brother again. Did you see Adrian Broner on Brian Custer? Did you see him get mad and didn't want to answer no questions and left? Did y'all notice that? Because he was crying about not having a big platform for his first press conference or his first interview, because he was, because they was doing a Zoom or something like that. That Adrian Broner got mad about that, act like a little baby, and didn't want to talk to Brian Custer, even though Brian Custer was trying to tell him, hey, that's been protocol. In other words, Broner didn't understand what protocol meant, because he was trying to tell him, hey, this is the way we've been doing it. That you're going to get the regular interview, but the first interview we do is, over the screen like this. It's not in person. So I didn't like that. I thought that was immature. And I just thought, he could have showed himself better than that. But he didn't. But that's y'all's little cousin, so. But anyway, I didn't like it. But he's being a baby. How come I don't get the big stage? Because you ain't did shit a long time. Hey, y'all don't have to listen to everything Eagle say all the time. Sir Flame always starting some shit. Sir Flame. Y'all sir come back with, he's defending himself. Yeah, but Derek said, he said, Cincinnati is expensive as hell. But Sir Flame crying like he always do. Sir Flame was crying. Yeah. Oh, but then again, y'all sir crying too. He said, I'd just like to use it. That shit is expensive though. Sir Flame said, biting on rocks. Yeah. Yes, sir. Who said it again? He cried. Hey, Derek Payne said hating real hard today. Eagle, nah. Eagle ain't really, I'm not hating, man. I just, you guys know how my mind, y'all been around me long enough, but y'all know how my mind works. I go, sometimes I got Tourette's syndrome, man. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes it just come out. I said, I hope it happened, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah. All we can do is hope. Derek said, I'm making my picks tonight. All right. We'll talk about it more on Friday, but yeah, I'm with you on those, except I'm taking, okay, you taking Benavidez. Okay. All right, y'all start crying again. He got pissed at Al Heyman and Steven Espinosa. Yeah, but don't matter. He's on Brian Custer, though. I'm not going to give him he don't get no passes with me on that shit. AB need to try to make himself a gentleman and get paid more money by just being like proper. Like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, ask me some questions. That's what he should have been doing. He should have been feeding into it. Like, yeah, ask me some more questions. I'm going to F this boy up. He should have been like hyping this shit up. But instead, he making people disappointed. Oh, I'm going to leave this interview. F that. Yeah, give my boy AB a proper stage. from the jump. Look at y'all, sir. Oh, y'all, sir, protection agency ass. Y'all, sir. Derek Bay said when he said he was see him Thursday. Y'all, sir, crying. You know what? Y'all, sir, I'm gonna start dismissing you from my chat if you gonna come in here with that kind of shit. Cause I can see y'all having a protection agency for AB, but don't go that far. You can't protect him like that. You protecting the hell out of AB. Yeah. So what is it, Eagle? Eagle just hating today. Nah. No. And I need my apology too. I need my apology from y'all because guess what? I was not the one that talked bad about your boy Bud either. That was, I told y'all, if you gonna say something to Eagle, take your ass over to Tank's forum and start some shit with Tank. Just tell Tank, no, just tell him Bud is about that action. Go tell him. That Bud is about that action. I'm not even sold still on that we gonna get the fight. Everybody all extra happy and shit like, oh yeah, that's written in stone. Now, shit. Even this Andrade fight is not written in stone because it's a conversation. We about to watch the Benavidez fight because we just about to see it. And I think Danny might be biting off more than he can chew because Benavidez ain't no punk because it took Crawford had to get he had to finally get a punch in because he might have been, that fight was still kind of close. And he was fighting him when he was crippled. And Danny just ain't as slick. So, I might have to switch that shit up. So crying like always. And Derek Bay said, yeah, that makes sense. Danny hasn't fought in 2 years. And he moving up to 154. How good can he look? Yeah. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm like, shit, you moving up, brother. I don't know you yet. I know Broner's ass though. Sure, this Broner. Come on now. And see, I haven't said anything really hateful about Broner. I put his picture up there yet. Oh yeah, I guess I did. I did kind of say he looked like a wet rag getting dragged down the hallway. Looked like a wet mop. Don't he look like a wet mop? Look at him, man. He looked like a dirty mop. He look like a dirty mop in handcuffs. Get your ass out of here, Broner. Go do your thing, brother. I'm gonna talk good about you because guess what? In Eagles way of boxing, anybody, even me, anybody can get it, DB. D to the Bailey, anybody can get it, brother. You know that. Even me. I put it on myself sometimes. Yeah. Oh, Ryan, Instagram boy. Ryan, Instagram boy. Yeah. Ryan, Instagram boy. That's crazy. Ryan, Instagram boy. Don't want straps, just wants fame. I think Raleigh wants that fame too, though. Okay, let's talk about Raleigh just for a second. Because Raleigh he's talking about Bud now. I'm not part of the Bud Protection Agency, but I don't like why is a guy calling another guy so ugly? He's saying Bud ugly. He said he ain't got no fans. He was saying all kinds of shit about Bud. That Bud ain't got no, just regular or whatever. Like Bud ain't a superstar or whatever, I'm like, wow. But why is a man talking about the way another man's features are, like another man's facial features? I don't know what looks good in a man. I can look at a guy and say, oh, he's a pretty decent looking guy. I can look at a guy and appreciate a guy. Because I guess guys, really, we appreciate each other for what we put in to work. We don't look at each other. Maybe as a kid, we'll talk shit like, oh, look at your lips. Or we'll say something stupid as a kid. But when you become a grown man, you just look at a guy, yeah, he's a decent looking guy. We don't hate on guys like that. And because we look at guys like when what the work they put in on themselves, like, oh, you've been working out hard, you've been working out. We even compliment each other, like, damn, man, look at you. Looking like a hawk or shit, a little baby miniature hawk. That's how we talk to each other. We don't get on that whole, I don't know, that's suspect behavior when you start talking about a man's face. Look at this ugly. I mean, if you're snapping, it's different. If somebody's saying something about you, that's different. But if you just come out of nowhere, Nobody said nothing about you, and you just come out just saying stuff like that. That's suspect. Very suspect, Rolly. Suspect behavior. And you're not gonna just force yourself into. You're not a superstar where you can just force yourself into fighting Earl Spence. You talk shit about Bud. You may be more popular than Bud in some areas, but for the most part, as for general, the overall boxing community is not going to respect you as much as they respect Bud Crawford. You're not as they look at you as a clown. So you can say what you want to, and if Bud is having troubles, signing up to fight Earl, you probably have a little bit of problems too. But then again, I have to just take a step back a little bit and say, hey, maybe we look at that contest, and maybe that's a more makeable fight. Earl might always want to beat you up, and Earl gets paid, but you ain't gonna get paid as much as you want to get paid. I don't know. Maybe we need to see it. That's what we here for. We here to see it. But as far as I'm saying that, for you to talk about another man and all that, you just kind of, I just got a problem with you. Sorry. You can come see me. I just got a problem with that. Yeah. Because these little young cats like that, I'm not boxing. I'm not boxing. I'm not sitting there. I'm not in that kind of shape, you know. Even though I work the pads and stuff, but I ain't in no kind of shape to be fighting no youngster like that. Not in no like fisting up boxing. Cause as soon as you clip me and I feel it a little bit, like okay, I'm going straight in. You getting either choked out or we going through a window or something. We going through a window or a wall, and I'm landing on you. Or we going straight through a wall, and I don't care if the stud is right there or whatever. We're going to go through that wall until we can make it through that wall. If we run through the stud, then we run through the stud. If your back runs through the stud, that's just what happens. If we go through the part of the wall where the stud ain't there, then we go through that. But you might go through a couple of walls. I'm bringing you through doors, walls, windows, glass, telephone poles, whatever, wherever we at. Fire hydrants. Somebody's back is going to hit a fire hydrant. That's all I know. Your back, the top of it, with that little thing, where the valve sticks out, your shit's hitting that. And maybe somebody out in traffic. I ain't playing that shit. Especially if I get attacked over nothing. I'll be straight up in survival mode. Yeah. Somebody gonna be in some pain, brother. I told somebody, I don't usually talk like that to somebody. I had to tell somebody before. I said, man, don't do it, brother. I said, your mouth is not capable of eating the shit you're going to have to eat. So I'm going to try to make you eat a telephone pole or something. I'm going to try to make you eat it. Like, you're going to eat that telephone pole. You'll be like that girl, but on a bigger scale. Oh, you said when he said that he would see him Thursday? Yeah. Talking about the AB. We still, yeah. But we're going to see what Spence Danny's last fight. You know better than that. You know Ugas was the last fight. Oh, it was Spence Danny's last fight, yeah. Danny was, yeah. I think that was his last fight. See, I told you Earl be taking so much shit out of you that you be contemplating if you want to fight still. Even Mikey Garcia finally admitted. He said Earl took a lot of shit out of him. That's what Mikey Garcia said. Mikey Garcia said, yeah, Earl Spence kind of beat the stuffing out of me. We seen that anyway. That's what I kept saying. You got the EJ Mikey put on your ass. Yeah. Derek Bates said, yeah, Raleigh's slow. Yeah. Raleigh is slow. Yeah, y'all said that Raleigh went to school on the special bus. Yeah. A little bus, yeah. Y'all sir said only a professional dumbass wears a big ass fur coat in the desert heat. Yeah, you living in Vegas, right? That part. Y'all sir again. He said that's some baddie man flex talking about how man's look, but like how AJ fans were infatuated with Wilder's legs and Derek Bay. Yeah. Well, people always, that's one thing. Now, that's a cultural thing at y'all, sir. Um, it is a cultural thing because for like when somebody trains, the cultural thing when you talk about a person who trains and stuff, a lot of times they do say that shit. They will talk about a person like, well, you ain't work on your legs, but guess what? Everybody's legs don't get that big. Sometimes you got to do shit to get your legs big that you jeopardizing. I put it this way: you're gonna jeopardize your health a lot of times working on your legs because, say, for instance, you're squatting 350 pounds, 400 pounds. That should be enough for an average person to start building up legs. But some people's legs don't build up like that. They just get stronger and stronger. So now you start loading up 500, 600 pounds on there. You mess around and snap your shit, break your damn back or something, or mess yourself up. So legs are very hard to get like huge legs, and some people just don't have the genetic for that type of like the huge calves. Some people's calves are big, but they're up higher. My calves are up higher. Some people's calves are up higher, they're not low. And so they don't look as big because the muscles spread out over a larger area. I don't know, it's hard to explain shit to people. People are just freaking dumb. Oh, look at what old chicken leg. Yeah, but the power. So all legs, like I said, you might have like your legs might be look smaller, but you got a lot of power up in there because you need the power. Like look at some of these basketball players with the high calves. They got the little legs and shit, but LeBron James, he don't have like huge legs, but those guys are jumping, jumping out the gym. Where you got somebody who's thick, every once in a while you have somebody that's bigger that can jump like that, but most time is these guys with these horse legs, look like stallion legs. They can, yeah, that's the foot. That's the foot movement and everything else. Yeah, Derek said exactly it. Yeah, sir. He agreeing with you on that. Yeah. Derek said fire hydrants hurt. Damn. Hopefully you ain't have you didn't have to hit one. No, I have the perfect one right where I'm at. Like when I go to the grimy area, there's one right. I actually when I have my art and stuff out there, I'm like literally 3 or 4 steps away from one. That's all I am. If I can't grab you and move your ass 3 or 4 steps, I need to lose. Because that's where your back is going. Because I don't know, you might be on that shit. I don't know. I'm fighting for my. That's why I gotta look at it now, Derek. Because I'm fighting for my life now, though. Because I don't know if you own that shit. You might be on that. What we call it? We call that shit that monster mall. You might be on that monster mall shit. You might be on that the ooh uh, the ooh speed mushroom and bath salt. You might be on that shit. Derek said you have you down your career aspirations, Eagle. Yeah, that shit will make you. It'll make you think about some things like, oh, yeah, I better reassess this. What I just went through, I better make a reassessment about that. But you're right, brother. Yeah, you have to train like Tom Platz and be insane like that. Yeah, you mess around. Yeah, you hurt yourself doing that shit. Derek Bay said that dude still squat like crazy and he old now. Yep. Derek said you know how to play football outside in the street. Oh, okay, you not paying attention so you can totally heal somebody. Then bam, uh, you hit that damn hydrant. I never hit a hydrant, brother. Now if you talk about trees and poles and shit, yeah, I've hit poles. I've messed some poles up. My dumb ass, see, here we go, dumbass eagle story. Uh, just on some bullshit, we was at the park and we had been drinking and shit like that. And I had my fishing net in the back of the trunk, right? And I don't know what made me want to go try to catch me a squirrel. And I don't know, I was chasing after a squirrel, just because of girls, just want, yeah, I bet I could catch that squirrel. You can't catch a fucking squirrel. If you've been drinking, you can't catch a squirrel. So I was running, and I told my cousin or something to throw me the net. He threw me the net or whatever. I grabbed it, I caught it in the air, and I was still running, but I was facing back the other way. I ran straight into a tree, an oak tree, I think, something like that. A strong ass tree. That shit did not move. That shit did all. I mean, it didn't move this way, but it kind of shook. Leaves come all down. I said I was finished. After that point, I was finished. I mean, I was done. I was brother. I was done. I was talking about done. I was done. I was finished with. Wasn't no more adventures of me trying to grab something that I had no business messing with in the first place. And plus, you ain't gonna catch a squirrel even even on even tilt. You ain't gonna really just catch one. You know, if I was at my quickest, I wouldn't have caught that squirrel. I was like, bam. That shit was like, that shit was like a comedy. I would have been a meme today, man. If they had if the internet was blowed up like that, I would have. They gonna be don't be getting squirrel eagle. You gonna get squirrel eagle. I don't know what kind of name they would have had it. They had to call it squirrel smash. Don't get squirrel smashed. Like, wow, here we go. Now I'm stuck on a meme, on some bullshit. They actually leave them squirrels alone. Hell yeah, leave them squirrels alone. Y'all start crying. A squirrel would tear your ass up. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Y'all start crying again. No, I wasn't thinking, brother. You know, shit, if I'm after a squirrel, you know good damn well my mind ain't, you know my shit ain't right. You know I had a little bit too much to drink. Let me get this one. I've done a, I've done things that I can't even talk about. So I've done stuff on alcohol. You know what? Just thinking about alcohol, now I'm starting to realize just because of my own life, I'm starting to realize a lot of the shit that they say is bullshit. When they say that alcohol makes you do shit that is in deep in the back of your mind that you was gonna do, you know, that you always wanted to do, that's I don't believe that might be true for some people, but that's not true for everybody. Because to be honest, alcohol makes your ass insane. It does. Alcohol make you insane. It's not that you don't just want to do shit. Because I people somebody that can barely stand up, they don't want to fight everybody in the room for real. You think they always wanted to fight a whole room full of people where they can't even beat one? Nah. Sometimes, now, like I said, I'm not gonna disagree that if some of the stuff you do might be in the back of your mind because you've been drinking, but some of that shit you would never even think about the shit. Because a lot of shit you don't even remember. Oh, I did all that shit. I did what? I was trying to fight bulls. Am I in the hospital? Am I alive? You be asking other questions then. Am I alive? What the hell? Did nobody stop me? Yeah, we try to rope your ass and get you up out of there. Yeah, but yeah. I used to go with that shit, but then when I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I can think of some shit that I did that I know I wouldn't have done. I didn't always want to do. When you're drinking, you don't always want to do shit. It's not like weed, because weed used to be on weed. You used to be more like chilling. You just you turn into a scientist when you're on weed. You turn into like a philosopher and shit. That's why like, a lot of people like it, because they go into deep thoughts like, oh shit, yeah. It could be good though, because shit, maybe you might think of a recipe or something. Yeah. Oh, y'all, so I ain't drink nothing, man. I'll tell you what, this is what they started me on, brother. The old school uh, is there was a drink, and this is like an old school drink. Don't ask me when it came out. Maybe you can Google it or something like that. But it's an old school drink. It's called a Rusty Nail. And these are the guys that these are the old guys that's been in was in some of the first war, not like World War II and one and shit like that, but they was in some of the like early wars and shit like that. And yeah, they used to say Rusty Nail. So Rusty Nail is Scotch, which is Scotch is actually a good drink. But they didn't drink the best Scotch. It was probably Dewar's or something like that. And I'm not cutting Dewar's because Dewar's does have some good. They're I think their 15 year is pretty good. The white label, the 15 year is good. But yeah, it's Scotch and it's a drink called Drambuie. I don't even know if you ever heard it. Have never even really thought about that drink in so many years. I never really thought about like the Scotch, yes, but the Drambuie I don't even really think about like the Drambuie part. You know what I mean? I've never really think about it. But that's actually good though. It's sweet, and since it's more top shelf, you don't really feel it. As far as like, it's not the rock gut type of shit that they talk about where you're gonna wake up with a headache. But this shit'll make you brave and doing shit that you ain't got no business doing. You know. So, but probably then, if I was ever like that, I probably was on that. I'm a new kid on the block drinking when I'm 17 and shit. I probably was on that whole drink drink anything you can shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to get some good scotch though, Derek. You got to get you some good sipping, some good scotch. It's probably too much smoke for you. Not like smoke, but peaty. It's probably too peaty. Yeah, but back then, youngster, 17, 18 years old, I probably was drinking everything I could drink. You know what I mean? Because that's how they do. That's how they make you, turn you into a man. Derek, no. Shit, that's all you do in the military. You drink because you don't never know when you about to go. You know, you don't know when you about to go do certain stuff. So you was like, shit. Anytime you got off time, you can turn that shit up. Raise them glasses up. But actually, so when they introduced me to that drink, that was actually a drink that's the kind of drink that's actually better for you. For as like you're not gonna have no hangover and nothing like that. A lot of people. But this, I'm gonna tell you, that was the drink that because I guess they was looking out for me though. It gets you drunk. They was looking out for me. But I'm gonna tell you the drink that most people besides beer, if you're not drinking beer and wine, in military you don't drink wine, so you drink beer, and it's ethnic for some reason. So it's beer, and that's the white guys, mostly beer, all kinds of beer and shit. And then the brown skinned people is probably on rum and coke. That's what we call it, rum. So it's usually rum and coke, and that's usually what people start off with. But I start off with some hard shit. I start off with two liquors and poured in one drink, Drambuie and Scotch. And you gotta get used to it. They call it rusty nail. Shit tastes like a rusty nail. But you don't get it messed up. But then again, I was underneath somebody's wing, which was cool. People used to hate me for that. Oh, look, he always with Sarge all the time. Yeah. Because I more or less got adopted into a family and shit when I was in the military. So I had another family away from my family. So I was cool. Stay in the house, had girls and stuff, Everybody else is in everybody else in the barracks. I'm in the house. Like oh, I was lovable, man. When I was a kid, when I was a youngster like that, I was lovable, man. And some people hated me, like always. And then some people was like, once somebody like me, they like me. If they hate me, they don't know why they hate me, but if they like me, they actually like me. Oh, I like him. Cool. Yeah. Derek said the beer muscles. Yep, them beer muscles get your ass in trouble. My girlfriend's father, I have. He was a big military dude. He was big too. I mean, he's big, way bigger than me because I was a kid still. So I used to arm wrestle his ass. One time I was arm wrestling, and I ain't losing no arm wrestling. So one time I beat him. He's like, he was faded. He was like, oh, he's so. He was like, he gave me the drunk bear paw. Hey, you so strong. I didn't know you. I was like, yeah. I was just laughing. Like, yeah, I loved him, man. My girlfriend's father was the coolest dude. I mean, far as like, he was the kind of guy that you need to be around if you're a guy growing up, because he's gonna give you all the best advice that you need. And he was a man, you know what I mean? Didn't nobody mess with him. I miss him. He's no longer around, but yeah, Big Jim. Yeah, but he was funny. Yeah, and plus he liked me, so that was cool. And yeah, he's just anybody that's cool like that he was family. You know what I mean? He was about family, and that's hard. You don't run into people just about family all the time. You might not even meet your girlfriend's dad or nothing. You might not meet nobody. Like I ain't got nobody. She might be hiding everybody from you. Then you finally meet him. It's too late. It's like, oh, this the dude or what else? Oh, here we go. You should have introduced us so we could do this nice and lightly, a little bit at a time. Derek said I drink and usually go to sleep. Yeah, I don't like scotch. Probably some Johnny Walker Red. No, not the red though. You gotta do the black. If you do black, then you're gonna start appreciating it. See, the thing about scotch is you have to drink scotch that's aged. But I'm not trying to tell you to get you on those scotch, because if you start drinking scotch, then you're gonna be like, if you start liking scotch, you're gonna be mad at yourself because you're like, yeah, man, now your scotch bill is gonna be high as hell. A scotch bill is probably the highest alcohol bill that you can have, because any other drink that you drink, you don't have to have the top shelf. But once you start liking scotch, you got to have top shelf. That's the only drawback behind having scotch. Is you all your bottles is gonna be like, when they're on sale, they're gonna be like $65. You know, your minimum amount you're gonna spend is like $60, and you're gonna be doing in between 60 and 200 all the time. It's not like Hennessy and shit. Hennessy, everybody knows what the price is. Hennessy, they just go with the VS. Most people don't do the VSOP. But when you start liking scotch and start doing big scotch, you're gonna be like, yo, believe me, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm out of scotch. And then it will be just like you said earlier, you'll be hiding your bottles like you hide your weed, like you don't want to share. Somebody got good scotch, they are not sharing that shit with you. Every once in a while, but most time, if they get a good bottle, they looking around at the neighbors and everything else. I hope you don't see me bring this bottle up in here. Dang, see, I know you kept a pint of night train in your back pocket. No, that's before me, brother. The night train, I don't even know what. To be honest, I don't know what night train is. I mean, I've heard of it. I know night train is one of those like the MD 2020 type of shit. I think, but I've never really had it. Yeah, what's the other one? Uh, that's the one I know. I know MD. I know. I've heard Night Train. Yeah, Night Train and Thunderbird. I remember Thunderbird is an old alcoholic whiskey, and they probably have more. I just don't. I wasn't into that shit. Yeah, yeah. Derek said no. I don't know ego. I'm too young over here. Yeah. But I don't know how you bringing up shit like Night Train if you that young. There ain't no way in hell you would have known at 22 years old. You wouldn't know about no Night Train. Derek said, believe me, I just don't like it. Bourbon is expensive. Yeah, bourbon is expensive, but not like that. They do got some now, that Whistle Pig and all that. They do have some that's more expensive now, but when it comes to scotch, man, you know the most expensive bottle of scotch that I've seen right now is Glenfiddich's 50 year, 45K. That shit is as much as a car. That shit costs $45,000. I said, shit, if I ever spend $45,000 on that, I'm going to make sure I got at least 20 people who want a shot. 20 people who want a shot. And they spending $2,500 a shot. I'll tell them, hey, send the money over, $2,500 a shot. I'm going to get the bottle. It's $2,500 a shot. Shit, if I pay $2,500 a shot for something, I'd be drinking that shit with what they call that, a dropper. I'd be drinking that shit with a dropper. I might take down half the shot. The rest of that shit, I'm drinking that shit with a dropper at a time. $2,500 for a shot. F that. Look at Derek. Derek said, right. He said, you're right. He said, wild Irish Road, Cold Duck. I remember Cold Duck. Now, you got me on the Wild Irish. But I do remember 8-Ball. I don't know if y'all remember that, but see, a lot of people don't know. I said, I was a little kid. I remember I was a baby. Not even thinking about drinking. I used to watch them drink. And they used to have this 8-Ball that was in a green bottle. And me curious, I used to look at everything. I read everything. I couldn't drink, but I used to look at everything, bottles. And I remember that green bottle used to be more alcohol in the green bottle than it was in the red label bottle on the Old English 800. I remember that as a baby. Because I used to look at everything. And plus, I used to be walking around the party. My aunt and them, everybody be drinking or whatever. I'd be walking around the party like I could have been picking up poison or anything else, man. We was little. That's why they say we shouldn't be here, because when you was in the 80s and all that, they didn't have the child protection bottles and shit for pills. A kid could just take all the pills and kill herself. Same thing with alcohol. Shit, they used to put shit. They be dancing and singing and doing talking and all that shit, playing cards or whatever. And I be walking around the party. Look at him. They looking all cute because you cute when you little. Everybody think you cute, so you used to be walking around like hey. And you know you be carrying throwing the cans in the garbage. Like you just volunteering throwing cans. If I felt anything in a can, I was drinking that shit. You couldn't hand me a drink to throw away. You couldn't have no extras and shit. My aunt and them have. Yeah, I used to always get the stuff from my aunt and them. I love my aunt, so I used to always get her cans. I know she wasn't gonna say nothing. Look at him. Yeah, you know they put that look at you like, oh look at he's so cute. Yeah, you don't know I'm drinking. I ain't never get drunk. At least I don't think I got drunk. But just drink that shit. There's a baby, little 5 year old, whatever, 4 or 5 years old. Yeah. He did actually. I know a lot of drunks. Yeah. Oh, okay. Derek said that Blanton is 1,300. I think 1,300, but 45,000. God dang. She said, yeah, I saw a bottle for 36,000. Not many people know about Eagle, probably because they can't afford it. Um, so I don't know. Let me see how long ago was it. So it was about five. It's like 5 years ago. At no more than 6 years ago. And I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? I told the people at this, I said, I need to get me one of these bottles. I need to get me one of these bottles. See, hindsight is 50-50, just like they said. So when I was going to get the bottle, they were only $25,000. $25,000. Let's say 5-6 years ago. So now those same bottles are $45,000. Now I don't know what kind of investment I could have made in that kind of time that would have got my money up there like that. But when I thought about it, I said that was a damn good investment. To come out on top, I would have made $20,000 on that bottle. 20,000. And here's the reason I would have made the 20,000. Where I'm at now. The reason I would have made the 20,000 is because I would have sold the bottle and I couldn't have sold it with tax. Because with tax here, that bottle's $50,000. A $50,000 bottle of alcohol. I should have got that shit when I could. Because that's way too much now. You ain't gonna flip that because it'll go up slow now. Because that price almost topped out. It'll go up slow. It'll probably jump up again. Maybe another 10 years. But do you want to hold on to a bottle that long? Look at Derek. Derek said, I got drunk at when I was little at a family party. Drinking the leftover drinks. From the floor up. How Derek was pulling that same shit I was pulling. Like Derek, and then like, oh, look at Derek. Everybody all happy. Like look at it. Derek, take these cans over here over there to the basket. Derek's like sucking that shit up. Derek like, yeah, I got Derek hands full. I can see your little ass. Derek all little, hands full and shit. Like, oh shit, this shit splashing around in there. Like, oh, that shit looking pretty good. Let me see it. Okay, wasn't as delicious as I thought it was, but still good. When you little like that, it might not be that delicious, but after a while, that shit become delicious. That shit become terribly delicious, man. Yeah. But let's get back Friday, man. We'll do a Friday wrap, man. We'll talk about the upcoming fights and shit like that. Maybe there'll be some more news by then about Bud. But Ryan, sit your ass down, shut your ass up, and go get yourself a championship, man. We know you ain't shit, but I mean, everybody just talking about your speed and all that. Come on. But we know the real deal, though. We know the real deal. We know that you ain't really about that. If you got to show us, you got to prove us and show us. All you fighters just talking a lot. You got to prove us and show it. You can't. Don't say it and then something happen. It don't matter, Earl, Bud, whoever's out there. If you talking too much, everybody know when it come to Eagles way of boxing, anybody, not just one person, anybody can get it, and that's it. Because you will get it in here. We're going to tear your ass up. We're going to tear your ass up limb from limb. You feel me? That's how we getting you. Limb from limb. We're not gonna put you on that monster mall because we ain't gonna definitely, as guys, we definitely ain't gonna do that. Or we ain't gonna get no girl. We wouldn't put that on our worst enemy. We ain't gonna put no girl on you who's been partaking in that monster mall. But as far as words and memes and whatever else, we're gonna tear your ass up in here. So just keep it respectful and do what you gotta do. Derek said, yeah, like that Pappy Van Winkle bourbon. He said, if you can get some of that, it would be a good investment. I gotta check that one out, brother. I don't even know if I've seen that one. And that's one of my, I do advertisement on alcohol like that. Derek said, putting some hair on my chest. Hey, that's what I used to use alcohol for when I was little. Be a little bit in the bottle, I just rub it on myself or whatever. I wouldn't drink it like that. That shit was too strong. That's why I start off with beer. See, Derek adventurous. Like, look, Derek, they drinking it. Shit. Matter of fact, I got to go back. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, but they I remember that my brother-in-law used to let me drink. And I know I wasn't nothing but a baby, man, because my sister had got married young, so I know I wasn't nothing but a baby back then. But they were scared though. They was looking out like, oh shit, he got to go all the way back home. They was watching my ass though. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, so I did drink at one point, like that. But anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. I appreciate y'all coming through Eagles Web Boxing. This is Wednesday. Y'all know what it is all the time. It's the same thing all the time and nothing but blessings. Derek said I was little. I think it was mixed drinks, and I probably thought it was soda. See, there you go. Soda with a kick. That's the worst thing to do, brother. I've been there. I've done that. I told you, man, like my family. I fell down a flight of stairs behind drinking. Fell down a whole damn flight of steps. Where's he at? Went down the steps. Yep, I fell down a flight of stairs, man. I had mixed everything you could mix. Yeah, but I mixed all kinds of alcohol. And they was watching me do it too. They set my ass up, grown folks. Cause I was grown, but I was young grown. They was watching my head. They was setting me up. I think the last thing that got my ass was I had a black Russian. It wasn't even a white Russian. It was that Kahlua and vodka. And they had a special glass that they gave me. They set my ass up. Yeah, they set my ass up, man. They gave me a glass. So it was a tall, like a 22-ounce glass or something. Big, real tall glass. And it had like a naked woman, the top part, the bust of a woman with her little face imprinted on it. And that because it was sticking out, that held even a little bit more alcohol in there. I felt that whole shit up with vodka and Kahlua. And I shotgunned that shit down. And I know they was looking at me like, he ain't gonna make it. And then I was just walking around drinking wine and beer. I'm just telling my story. I gotta tell my story before I go. Maybe I'll talk about it more. But yeah, I ended up, I tried to grab onto, I went into the bathroom. I was like, oh shit, I got the bathroom. Went to the bathroom. And the next thing I remember, man, I was on the ground, man, and I was trying to pull myself up by a towel rack. You can't lift your heavy ass up on a towel rack no matter how much you weigh. And I got up and I was still trying to play it off, talking to people. Like, yeah, well, whatever, I'm going to go downstairs. Shit, my ass fell down them damn steps. Man, my little sister she was crying. She was about, how old was she? She was like 7 years old or whatever. She was crying and stuff. You're going to be okay. I was laying downstairs on the couch throwing up. And she was crying. She wouldn't leave. She would not leave me down there. She didn't know nothing about no alcohol. She wouldn't leave me down there by myself for nothing. She would not leave me down there. She's no, I'm gonna stay with him. She stayed with me all. She stayed with me until I stopped throwing up. She actually a little nasty. Yep. No, no, hell no. I was little. I was young, and I was just young. I was like about, well, I was like 18 or something. I did that shit. Like 18, 19, I did that shit. I was like, that shit was over with for me. I was like, talking about pass the F out after I finished throwing up. All right. Uh, I'm going to catch y'all, man. Yep. Peace and blessings out there to the chat. Catch y'all Friday.